And here we go. All right, so I think we are live. So let's moving forward. Okay, I will do the documentation part later. Um, this is the progress so far. Okay, so this thing is done. We just returned the constructor function, which we just returned the constructor function, which can um, handle those things, right? All right, so I think things should be working as it is. Name is a required thing. 186. In the filer tree. So we have to go on the filer tree init on open function. This one, right? Agent Z, Zanab. Oh, so you change your name. Oh, that's your channel. Okay, I mean, good luck for the channel. Hope it will grow uh, as fast as possible. Wish you all the best for this. I think there could be AI related stuff on this channel. My guessings. Thanks. So we can continue moving forward. Yeah, I think I predict correctly. So let's go on. We have to fix this thing. In this open function. Okay. So there is a named property that we are missing. No, not this thing. This function requires, okay, got it. So we have to go win.lua, this one, right? And we just have to remove that underscore because we have only one function in 9.8 and okay. I think some kind of related to AI stuff or frameworks, neural network maybe. Not sure, but good luck anyways. So let's go and do this. Okay, everything seems to be working. Let's just commit that thing. Refactor. Win.lua. Restrict and restrict access and we can do that thing commitment thing. We can do that later actually. Thank you so much. Yeah, not a big deal actually. Uh, I think I will watch some of the videos for of your channel because uh, I kind of like the coding stuff actually. I will definitely take around on your channel. So anyways, we are on the UI. So we have window, we have HLS, and HLS doesn't have to do anything with the meta classes. So we have fs.lua, and fs.lua doesn't seems to be right. There are some things to be handled. Okay, there are components. Okay, I have to fix some of the components. So the components just should be a plain function. That's it. They should be plain functions that I want to return. Come on. I mean, we can do that here, and we can return like that, and we can do something like this. And instead of the second parameter, we will do it for the first parameter. Okay, that's fine. Now we have to repeat the process for every function here. Right. So let's put this over here. Let's remove this thing, and okay. And same for this. So I'm gonna move everything here. I'm gonna remove the set meta table, remove this thing here, and everything should work as expected. Perfect. So this thing is also get refactored into separate functions. Let's just test this thing out. Okay, concatenation. UI init, UI init, concatenation, huh? Oh, got it. Because we have to remove the first parameter. I think that will be enough. Yes, so everything seems to be working like that. And the next thing we have to do, uh, we have to do the same thing for the UI. So we will documentize all the things later. But first, we have to remove the new function. So let's just grab this thing here, and I'm going to return that thing here. So, so I will return the whole function regardless of the name, right? So this is the when, and we will return an instance, something like that. And that should do it. I don't think that anything will broke. Oh, this is supposed to be broken because win.lua, this thing, win.lua, we have ui.new, and we don't need the new because UI can be created by just calling the constructor function. And this is also done. Now we just have to, okay, now we just have to um go to another class. So this thing is done. Configuration don't have anything related to meta tables. So this thing is also done. Libs are completed. So we have confirmation. We will come back to the confirmation later, but this is the auto commands. Caching. Don't have any problem with the caching right now. And this one is config. So config also don't have any. Oh, we have two separate configs. Okay, we will handle that. No worries. Anyways, so um no problem there. So let's move on to file tree. This thing. And this thing. So this is the tree node, right? So there we are. So there should be a new function actually. Oh, so let's return this thing from here, and we can return this whole thing like that. Return this thing, return this thing, return this thing. And, looks perfect, right? So this should create a instance, right? So let's see. Okay, a table value is struct 24. So should go to 24 line, and this okay. So this makes sense. So we have to, I think we should return a new function, right? So we will do that here, and instead of returning, we will do a local function new. How about that? So I think that makes sense. That means we um oh um here, okay. So new, that should do it. Um like that. So let's try one more time, and this time everything is working. So perfect. Now we just have to go here. This is good. We will come back to it shortly. So regex. Regex don't have anything. Algos, actions. So everything is done. Now we just have to remove the win.lua callback function. Like we have on open, I mean on open function. I don't like the concept of on open function actually. So we can remove that function. We don't longer need that thing. So there is a thing like, right? So hmm. So uh, there are not only the things like render, right? So the render function will return so many things. Like it will not just return the UI components, it will return the callbacks also. So I will change that thing in the documentation as well. Okay, so let's go over to file tree init, and in file tree init, uh, specifically in the render function, we have to return, okay, we no longer need that thing, so we can do here. So there's a callback function that we are also returning here, like that, right? I mean, that would be optional. And this is not the most suitable way of providing the options, actually. So, uh, first of all, I think we have to tackle the types. So the types will be win.lua, the render function. So this is the render function which returns the UI, and optionally do some more things, like it optionally returns the return a function. So it optionally return a function, right? So let's fix the formatting like so. So like that should be enough. Now we have to do one more space. So that should do it. And same thing here. Um, like that. And that should do the trick. Perfect. So that will return a function, but optionally. Not every time, so it will do that thing optional. Hmm. But why this error is not going? Annotations specify that at most one return value. Which annotations are there actually? I think there are some more annotations. Oh, there we go. So there's the annotations here. So I'm gonna optionally add a function value, which is the callback. So this should fix it. So the warning is fixed now. So we can fix the formatting here. Um, just a little space here, and same thing here. Okay, perfect. So okay, I think that should work. Let's go to minute.lua and try to do. Okay, it is still working. Fine. Okay, this thing is also done, right? But we can provide those things in the form of options, right? So we can provide those things in the form of options. So we can wrap them in the option things. So we have words. Or you can say UI. So that will return the filer UI. That will return a filer UI? No, I don't think so. Nah, 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 nah. That doesn't supposed to return the filer UI actually. It will return. Um, let me just check out the type definitions for it. Like type, LSP type definitions. So how I'm getting the type definitions here, like file, like G, go to type definition. Yeah, I want to go to the type definition. So this is the type definition. So filer UI, right? So this is the filer UI. In filer UI, okay. So I think I have a little bit of miscalculation in the things, right? So this will be UI line arrays, right? And this function, this is a CB, that means a callback function, which just it's just a function. So we can do something like this, right? And this thing should be indented perfectly. You can say lines, and this is the callback, right? So let's indent them. Perfect. Looks good to me. And let's do the same thing here, like so. And okay, perfect. Oh, geez, there's one more. Wait just a minute. 19, do one more space like that. I can do this and take that space. Okay, that should do the trick, right? And we have to copy the same thing from here, and we can paste them here like so. Um, there, like that. So that's all. Now we just have to provide those things in a formal way, right? So these are supposed to be lines, and this is supposed to be a callback function, right? So this is the callback function, and these are the lines. Perfect. So everything seems to be perfect here. All right, then we have to change the UI renderer function. So this is the render function, which gets both of the things actually. This is not the exact render function. This will be the render function that we are using, right? Okay. All right, then we can use something like this is the callback, right? So yeah. So this thing, it's just opts, right? So this thing is just the opts and params for the options. This contains some filer line array and optionally contain a callback, and it's just a function, nothing else. So ops dot lines, and if ops dot line, I mean ops dot callback, then we call this function, right? So this is the only thing that we have to change, and everything should work flawlessly. And mini test, um, okay, now this is working. So this is the major change that I have to do for the refactoring purposes, because I don't want to add another field which is so ambiguous, like on open function. On open function could point to several various function of the window. So I don't wanna have this ambiguity in the code base. So I have to remove this. So we are done with this ambiguity removal thing. Now what we have left, so we just have to add some tabs feature in the, no, I think before adding any of the feature, wait just a minute. Did I just, oh, okay, they should be aligned perfectly. Okay, good. Right, right. So seems to be perfect. Let's just take a 1 minute break. I have to check something. All right. All right, so we can continue moving forward. I think we don't have any chats. Okay, anyways. So before adding the tabs, we have to implement some optimization for the rendering thing. Like the rendering things are actually, I mean, hmm. Uh, I'm just kind of wonder how we should implement the feature of diffing algorithm because should we use the diffing algorithm for the, I mean, specific to specific to a particular view, or should we do something like we should attach the diffing algorithm to the whole renderer. So I'm kind of confused, like where we should add the diffing, I mean, on the level of rendering, or should we add the diffing on the view level? I mean, both of them has their trade-offs. Um, Currently, the most needed component of this plugin, which needed the diffing, is the tree component. Like if you open this thing, like this is the problem. Wait a minute. We have another thing which is UI init 35 IPR stable value expected got nil. From where? So where are we getting this thing actually? So this is the select. So we have to go towards this action. This is that action and select action. So select action, select action. I'm just wondering, like, why is this thing happening? Anyways, oh, got it, got it. This is because we have a refresh function. Where we have this refresh function, I don't get it. Okay, okay, we have a refresh function here. So we have to provide some things to it. Like this is the format has changed. So this is the lines, right? So these are the lines, and this is the callback, and the callback it's just nothing. So we didn't provide the callback here because we don't need actually. So let's just do one more time. Try to open this. Okay, we are able to do that. Perfect. So there you go. I think I didn't mention in the chat what we are doing here. Today we are doing some optimization in the plugin for future for future. That's it. So let's just pin this coming to the top. There we go. And if anyone sees, I mean, if anyone visit the live stream, then they will have this pinned message which shows what we are doing here. So not a problem. Now you have to decide whether to integrate the diffing algorithm directly into the view, or we should do it one level up, like where we are doing the rendering things. Everything have their trade-offs, and I'm kind of confused how to deal with the I mean diffing algorithm. I mean both diffing algorithm will be different for either of the scenarios. Like if we are using the diffing algorithm for the rendering level, then we have to deal with the lines. And if we are using the diffing algorithm for the tree level, then we have to deal with the, you know, we have to deal with the recursive line counting. So I'm kind of confused. So how are we gonna, you know, I'm just curious how we can do that. Like if we decide to go with the renderer level, like if I open, let me just close this window and open the UI init file, and this is the renderer function. Actually, this is the one that we use. So this is the renderer function, and what it will do, it just takes the lines and render them as it is. It doesn't care about the diffing things, right? So we have to take some kind of a decision. So, hey, I'm back. Glad to hear that. So, okay. So there are some things like I think we should go with the what to say. I think let's hold back the diffing for now because I have to deal with this config, because there is a config here and there is a config here also. I don't know why we have two configurations in the code base. That doesn't make any sense actually. Why? I mean, why we have this thing? We have two different kinds of, why? I just don't get it. I think this one is the old one, so we have to delete this thing. So this one is the latest one. So let's delete this one because I don't want to need this file anymore. And let's wait a minute. So let's open the buffers and we have to configure. Perfect. So what else we have to do? Now we have to, so we successfully removed that thing because this is, wait a minute. Did I just delete the wrong thing? No, I think I should go to the config. Okay, this one is the correct one. Perfect. I'm kind of worried about that thing. That I thought that I lost it. So anyways, let's so this is the UI thing. That's perfect. Now there's thing like icon provider. So we have to deal with the icon thing. So this is the views, and in the views we have some view configuration, like view config. Should I provide this thing here? I think this is the great place for this thing. So view config. So these are the configuration related to views, right? I think the icons that we are using are only for the file view, and We will not use any kind of icons for our different components. So that's it, I think. So we should remove those. Um, let's just remove this thing for now. I'm gonna go with, icons. I'm afraid. Let's just go to oil and vim. And with the oil and vim, we have some icons thing here. So icon, icon provider plugin, optional things. Can we decide which icon to choose? Icon, no, there are no such kind of options for the icon actually. So I think we can directly implement the icon here. We have to go file UI, and here we have get icon function. So this is the get icon function, right? So let's just do the same thing. Okay, let's copy the thing. Okay, so this is the mini icons, mini icons, right? Minicons, mini icons, whatever. All right, and these are the dev icons, right? So has dev icons. This is also dev icon. And what is this thing actually? Oh, oh. Got it. So this is dev icons. Perfect. This is min icon, min icon, min icons. Okay, right. So, okay. So we will do that here, like so. Um, in the else statement, like that. Oh, this is the icon only, like that. Right, so has dev icons. If we don't have that, this is the status. So we will do that here. Wait a minute. So there are some problems. Wait a minute. So let's just remove everything from here, and we need some kind of a table. So this is the table, icon provider. So icon provider is a meta table, right? Or it could be just a simple table. So uh, mini icons, right? Mini icons, something like that. Mini icons. So these are the mini icons, and what we will do. So we have mini icons which takes type and the name and will return some kind of you know so I think we have to make this a meta table. So this is the meta table which has a indexed property in index, right, like so, and index, right? So also have type and name, right? Or actually, if we don't have any of these things, then we're gonna error. Icon provider is require. I mean, missing. Icon provider is missing. Perfect, right? We can do that. So let's complete this thing for the mini icons, actually. So first we will take the status like OK, that, or you can see success, local success, and the icon. I think we don't need to check the, you know, I don't think we need to check the availability. We can directly check the HL and the icon. So require, I think, wait a minute. Success, I mean, mini icons status, mini icon success, right? So these are the mini icons, and mini icons, and this is the mini icons equals to protected call with the require, and we have mini dot icons, right, like that. And we just have to, if mini success, so if we have success, yeah, that means if we have the library installed, then we will return the, I think we don't have, we will not return like, so icon success, right? Icon success, icon, and the HL group. So this is the HL group, and we call the mini icons dot get, and we will provide that what we have previously. Uh, so this is the UI, what we have previously. So let's see, we have, okay, we just have to provide the type and the name. So type and the name thing, right? Makes sense, right? So so I think we don't need this thing actually, or we can just provide those here, and we can remove this get icon function because we have this table for the icon provider. And if not, I mean, if icon success, then we return the icon and the HAL group, right? And if we are not successful, then we return the what we have previously. So we have to just go back a little. This is the icon. Let's just copy that and go back to the current state. So we will return this thing with a nullish value for the highlight groups. So same thing here. Okay, so we can do something like that. Right. So in any of the cases, we will return the this thing, right? So make sense? We can copy this thing here and we can paste it over here and we can do dev icons. So this is the one for the dev icons. Perfect. All right. So we just have to replace nvim dev icons, and instead of mini, um, how to rename with the LSP rename or leader CN. What is the key binding for the lazy renaming code? Oh, leader CR. So icons. So dev icons, dev icons, success. So these are the dev icon success. These are the icon success. And we have to change that thing also. So these are dev icons, right? Is there any chat? Arnav, welcome to this live stream. I think you are the new one for this channel. Okay, so by the way, I'm sorry because I can't read the chat at the same time while I'm coding. So reading the chat might be delay. So please adjust that thing. Okay, so I think dev icons have a different property, get icon, like so. So we have to provide the name, extension, and okay, so name and the extension, right? So let's see, lua equal vim dot fn dot expand. Ramon Anderson, welcome to live stream. Hello. I used to code in Java. I don't do anything now. Oh, a Java developer. Um, Java. I think it's a decent language. I didn't have that much experience with the Java because it's kind of a pain to literally, I mean, if you have to do like a print hello world, you have to make some classes and they uses some kind of a module structure for their code bases. So, I mean, Java is good for the bigger projects, actually, but it's not for a beginner, in my opinion. What are you working on? Nah, just basic, not advanced. What are you working on? I'm just working on the optimization of filer and Vim. Are you a neovim guy? Because it is literally easy to explain everything if you are a neovim guy. I want to learn a practical language. Yeah, feel free. What does the plugin do? Okay, so Roman, do you know about the neovim? Any kind of knowledge, like what this thing actually is? because it is easier to explain the plugin working. Otherwise, it didn't. Okay, so you know the neovim thing, right? So let me show you. But to show that thing, I have to change the dev setup because currently I'm working on it, so things might break, right? Wait a minute, did the wrong one. This, let's comment this thing out and this thing. So this is the filer. So this is the filer.nvim. Basically, it is a file manager similar to oil.nvim. Oil.nvim does its file manipulation using buffer text editing, which actually it's a great approach because neovim the specialty of neovim is text editing, and oil.nvim uses this power to manipulate the file system, which is an amazing approach. So we are doing the same thing, but we also provide the tree structure view, which I think more helpful than the directory structure that oil.nvim uses, at least currently. So this is the view. This is the default view for the filer nvim. I mean, for this plugin, and it provides the file structure view. You can see that thing, and you can do every kind of operation that you can imagine with the oil.nvim. I mean, not right now because this plugin is not completed yet, actually. AI? What do you suggest me learn AI? I have a public config on Git. What things are going on actually here? Okay, anyways, let's continue. Let me show you the real thing here. So this is the test folder. So this is the hijacking of the netrw. I mean, this plugin can do hijacking of netrw. Like if I do something like e command with the dot, it can open the directory in a filer window, right? And you can do file operations. Like if I do the seventh something file and save the buffer, you can see there's a confirmation thing here, which, this is the basic thing of like any plugin can do, which has these buffer support. But let me show this thing. If I press O, which is a default key binding for neovim to go into the new line with the insert mode. So if I do something like new file.txt, right? Notice that this line has some indentation, which makes this file special, and this file is considered to be inside this directory. So if I save this thing, you can see that this file is created in the new directory, right? So if I press yes, you can see here new file is created in the directory. And if I remove the indentation, like if I move that line here and I shift that here, if I remove the indentation here and save this file, you can see there is a migration operation here. We moving this new file uh, outside the new dir directory. So if I press yes, you can see this file is successfully moved outside the directory. Okay, that's cool. Interesting project. Thank you. Learning only AI coding is only if it does its job perfectly, which it won't. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I need to learn a language either way to code effectively. I think effective coding is not a property of a language, actually. Yeah, there are some languages like you can do coding more easily on those languages, but effective coding, I can't say that is a property of a language. Anyways, it's my personal thoughts. By the way, we are almost reaching the 1 hour mark. and I kind of done with the thing that what are we trying to achieve. I just have to complete this icon provider function, which supports the nvim dev icons, because currently this plugin only supports the mini icons, and we have some pull request. This oil nvim. Okay, so we have not a pull request actually. This is a issue that someone raises for the support of nvim dev icons. So I'm just implementing this feature, and I will commit those things as soon as we test this new feature. That's it. And by the way, if you are using this plugin, be careful, because this plugin is not complete yet, and might be frustrating to use in this current state. Well, nobody is get frustrated actually yet with this plugin, and everyone is enjoying this plugin even in this alpha stage of this plugin. But there's always be a reminder to use it carefully, because when you are dealing with the file system operation, you know, anything could go wrong, and um, there are some important files then that you could lose. So please be careful while using this plugin. It doesn't cause anything till yet, but it could cause, because we haven't tested everything, every core functionality yet. So there is a to-do of testing every core functionality of this plugin. So be careful, guys. Anyways, so Lua equal vim dot fn dot expand e e. I think I'm using the wrong function. Vim dot fn dot f name modify. This is the function, and we have to provide the, let's say, filer.txt, and we have to just get the extension. So this is the extension txt. Perfect. So this is the function which takes the name and the extension. So I'm gonna provide that thing. So this is the name, and to provide the extension, we just need the vim.fn. Do we have fn? No. So vim.fn.fname modify the name with the e modifier. Right. So that's the whole thing. We don't need this type attribute type parameter. So looks good to me, actually. I think I should name this thing to nvim dev web dev icons. In this way, we can directly relate this thing to mini dot icons. So this is the exact name of the module, actually. So let's make a local function get icon, and we have a type name, but first we will we will give the preference to nvim dev icons, because everyone suggests that nvim dev icons have better color scheme support to their icons. So I'm gonna just add those things here. So local success mini icons mini success mini success is equals to mini icons is equals to require, I mean p call, protected call for the require and mini dot icons, something like that. And I think we don't need to check it here because, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. I don't think that we need to check it here because we are checking it already. So if we didn't find that thing, so this should be going here, and we will do return nil, right? So this is, wait a minute. So we will return that thing outside of this success, and we will do the same thing here, right? And the nil value, and okay. Hmm. Right. So I'm gonna take the icon and the HL group here and icon provider. And first I'm gonna um, wait just a minute. We don't need that thing. Thing. We can do something like icon provider for the mini icons, right? Hey, wait a minute. What just happened? How many years of experience do you have? About 4 years. I just completed my bachelor's, so I'm just a fresher. Don't have any professional experience yet. Mini dot icons. So mini icons or icon provider for wait a minute. I think we should use the mini icons here, right? Mini dot icons, right? And let's replace the thing. Hmm. Dev nvim dev icons, right? Web dev icons. Perfect. So this is nvim web dev icons, and this is mini dot icons, right? So I'm gonna call those function with the type and the name it parameter and the okay. So perfect. So let's just do that thing and do that thing. Will this work? I don't know why I'm getting this thing. Hmm. Actually, we can do error something like um I can I can provide is not installed. right? Something like that. And we can do the same error here because now we can do a protected call actually, right? So we can do a protected call like success. Um, First, for the dev icon, success. Dev icon success, icon, and the HL group. We can do icon provider with the nvim web and web. Come on, dev icons, and we will provide the type and the name things, right? Same thing we will do for the dev icon to mini icons, right? Makes sense. Okay, mini icons here, uh, mini dot icons, something like that. And we have to make them here. Perfect. So, this is a dev icon, and this is the mini icon. This is the dev HL, and this is the mini HL. We will find a better way to structure them because this is kind of a repeated code, but we will do that later. Any query? Nothing. So I'm gonna, if dev icon success, then if we have a success, then we return the dev icon, and the dev HL, same thing, right? Same thing here. If we have dev mini success, then we do return mini icon and the mini HL. Otherwise, we have some kind of error. I don't think we will have any error after that. So anyways, so where we are using this icon thing, item dot icon. Okay, where is this icon coming from? Okay, get sorted list. So this is the icon and the HL. Okay, so this is from here. Perfect. So let's do this thing and do this thing. Let's see if everything is working or not. Okay, seems to be working actually. Yeah, seems to be working. But I don't think that we are using the nvim dev icons. Oh, because, wait a minute. So we have to go to the filer, not dev, and we have to change this thing. We have a problem. UI.lua 57. So 57 line. Okay, my mistake. So let's do quit out of this. Mini icon Azure. What? Why? I don't get it. Why we have mini icon Azure like that? Are we doing something wrong? Hmm. What this thing provide actually? Hmm. This is the get icon function. This is for nvim dev icons, but this is the. So what will it return? Results into icon and the HL. Infuriating. Okay. Guys, I think we need a break. So I'm gonna fix this thing tomorrow because I think I don't have enough energy to fix this thing right now. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. So good night, everyone. I think I have to end up the stream. If you have any query, you can ask. Otherwise, we will do the live stream tomorrow as well. So be sure to be there because this plugin will become better and better day by day. I know it's a difficult task, but just try to stick with this, and I assure you that we will make it through. So if no queries, then I'm gonna end this live stream. So good night, everyone. Take care. We will meet in the next stream.